Morning, guys. We're on a roll. Already been to the store. As you can see, we are heading up the beautiful coastline. So I'm in Waihole area right now, heading around the island. I actually took a lead the other day from Uncle Eddie Rothman that was interested in our 24 Toyota Tacoma. This is that bronze oxide trail hunter with the matte PPF wrap on it from XPEL. But he lives quite a ways away over on the North Shore, and didn't really have a ride from somebody to come out and get the truck picked up. We're getting pretty close to being together on a deal. Hopefully he can come up a little bit more to where we need to be at, because we're trying to give him a heck of a deal on this trail hunter. But I offered to bring it out to him so he can at least see it and drive it, because I don't believe he's driven one of these newer 4-cylinder Tacomas yet. So we're headed up the coast. We're gonna head up to his house so he can come and check this bad boy out. We got the time lapse going for the ride as we come up the beautiful coastline. I'm sure you can hear it, the spool through the snorkel, all the turbo noises. Pretty cool. We'll slow down, but yep, that's what we're up to now. So pretty cool perks of the job. Every now and then I get to go on a nice drive today. It is a ways, but worth it. Beautiful scenery, cool truck to roll in. We're gonna take it over to him and hopefully we can make a car deal. I doubt I'll film anything while I'm over there with Eddie. We'll probably film after, let you guys know what happened from there. So see you guys back after we're done meeting with him.
Sun is shining, sky so blue, feel the ocean just...
Alright guys, we're a little more than halfway there. I decided to flip the camera on again. We're rolling through this beautiful view. A nice clear day today. See all the ocean spray right down here by the water. It's definitely a long drive coming this way, I'm not gonna lie. It was longer than going over the H3 and coming through Waihoa, which is the way that I'm gonna go back. But man, you can't miss this opportunity, right? It's not all the time that I go for a drive around the island, come up the coastline here, and it's just so nice. This is why we live in Hawaii, right? Gotta enjoy it when you can. A lot of people out here enjoying the beach, a lot of people out fishing along the coastline as we're going, and that's what it's all about. Gotta make it fun. So I'm working my way up the coast. It is going a little slow because, you know, we got some guys driving slow, but you know what, sometimes you gotta slow down and enjoy it. I'm gonna get to Uncle Eddie's a little bit later than expected, but not too bad. I think told him I'll be there between 11 and 12. We're gonna get there just after 12, 12:05, something like that, and then let him check this truck out. But I just wanted to flip the camera on again, give you guys a little view as we popped out and we could see the ocean one more time. Let's see what we got over here. It's beautiful. A little choppy today, definitely a little choppy today, but a really nice day. Kind of wish I was at the beach and not working, but oh well. I am off for the weekend, and I am probably going to take the weekend off and not coming to work. It's just dependent on a couple of customers. So I have one customer that's interested in our 14 Miata. However, that Miata is not done in service, still need some more repairs done. I need to confirm when I get back to the store if that's going to be completed today or not. And then I have a customer off of Facebook that was interested in our 2019 Super Duty, but I need to confirm with him if he is actually going to be coming through tomorrow, because if not, I'm not going in. Well, yeah, we're going to keep working our way down this coast, and I will update you guys when we get done at Uncle Eddie's. Unless I see something really cool with you guys that I see again. But I think that's it for now. We'll see you guys later.
Sandy beaches, waves so high. Summer love, let's touch the sky. Dance, dance in the summer heat. Feel the rhythm, move your feet.
What's happening, guys? So I left Eddie's place, stuck in a little bit of traffic, headed back towards Haleiwa. I do need to figure out what I want to eat for lunch because I am starving. And I'm over on this side. My plan initially was to go home and eat lunch at home. I'm iffy, still thinking about it. I might still do it, go home and eat one of my salads, but because I need to pass through Waiwa, I'm going back that way to the store. I'm not going to go back along the coast. Sorry, I need to burp. Not going back along the coast. We're going on the freeway. So I might still do that, or I might stop in Haleiwa and just get a bite to eat there. I haven't fully decided yet, but traffic is definitely moving super slow. So got over there with Eddie, went on a little test drive up through their property, up the mountain, and let me tell you, this Trail Hunter is a beast off-road. The only issue that Eddie had with it was the turning radius isn't as good as his current Tacoma. And on some of those really tight switchback trails that we went on, this truck struggles. And I'm talking, you're needing to make a tight switchback turn with a 50 to 60 foot drop if you don't make it around that turn. So that's a little sketch. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sketch. But I've been off-roading before. I'm about it. That's a road that they go up all the time. He knows it very well. He knows where he needs to be and not be. So I had more than enough faith that we were gonna be good on that. But what an experience, I gotta say. I've worked with Eddie's son McCool in the past when I did work at 4 Wheel Parts on stuff that he's needed for his truck. He has a nice Titan that he drives. But really awesome to meet Eddie. Obviously, I've never surfed a day in my life, not even once. I've paddleboarded a little bit, but I am not any sort of waterman by any means. But Eddie Rothman is a local legend for sure. He is a local legend. It was awesome to meet him. Super humble guy. Great to just talk story with. Super inviting. We sat at his house for a little while, talked story about trucks and just general stuff. Couldn't leave empty-handed. He wouldn't let me. Nice avocado from their property. Super nice guy, and they have an awesome Rottweiler who I cannot remember what his name is. Escapes me. But cool experience. I'm headed back over now. I have some work to get done, but I do need to get something to eat on the way because I am starving. But I wanted to update you guys, let you know how that went. I don't think we're gonna come to a deal on this. Unfortunately, what Eddie's willing to pay would mean that we would have to take a $4,000 to $5,000 bath in this thing, and that's just not feasible. I talk about it all the time. We're always down to make a good deal. What we're offering him right now is $3,000 below retail book out the door, but what he wants to pay is like $7,000 below retail book, and that puts us at about a $4,000 loss to sell it to him at that. So that's not gonna work. We're not gonna come to a deal there, I don't think. I of course have to do my due diligence. I'm doing my job. I'm getting the customer with the vehicle, making sure they test drive it, making sure they know what they're buying, and giving them a chance to experience it, or like we say, get them in the ether. Which he honestly was in love with this truck when he first saw it. Absolutely loved it. It's just a little bit wide, and it doesn't turn well enough to make it through their property and where they need to go up the mountain. So there's also a pretty sick view up there, I will say. I didn't want to shoot any videos because that's their property and all of that, but take it from me, sick view up where we were by that water tank. And And I'll go ahead and even offer it if I wanted to go climb up on top of the water tank and see the view up there. I chose to keep my big old self on flat ground and not go climbing ladders in slacks and a monoyali and my dress boots. It wasn't the right outfit. Now, if I was in like a t-shirt and shorts with like some regular tennis shoes on, I probably would have went up that ladder and checked that view out and taken some pictures. I'm not gonna lie. But I was not dressed for the occasion, and that was a pretty good climb up that ladder. But yeah, I'm headed back towards Waihoa now, or well, towards the dealership. I will see you guys back with an update when I get to the store. Late night, guys. Dark out here on the lot. Right now I'm grabbing stock numbers. Not for me on this one. Fortunately didn't put together any more deals when I got back today. I'm working some and might have a customer coming in tomorrow on the Super Duty, the 2019 used Super Duty that we have. However, I am working out here on the lot for a little bit, trying to help our new sales guy get this van out. So, since buried, we're probably gonna have to move 4 or 5 vehicles to get it out. We're gonna make it happen. All it takes is determination. A little determination and we can get it done. Oh, we'll get it out if you want to deliver it. So that's always fun. Hopefully we can get all of these keys. That might be a little bit tricky, but we'll figure something out. Where there's a will, there's a way. So that's gonna be kind of a wrap for tonight. From here, I'm gonna get this done. We're gonna get things moving, and tomorrow will be a day off. We're gonna spend the weekend off. So hopefully, I'm gonna try and film some stuff. Tomorrow we have a couple of events with Brit's side business, so hopefully we can film some stuff from there. As usual, I appreciate everybody that comes out and watches these videos. Have a great rest of your day, a great night. Allah.